welcome you here today. The two speakers are Thierry Geiger.
As you all know, I think the world, a critical juncture has been from the frontier. The US dropping one place.
Thank you.
So Singapore comes out number 1 in the rankings this year, followed by the United States, followed by Hong Kong, followed by the Netherlands, and finally Switzerland. That's the top 5. And now we introduced this new methodology last year. It's a new compass for productivity growth in the midst of the 4th Industrial Revolution. Last year, the US was number 1. Singapore improved, but that's also because the United States went down in terms of score. Let me talk a little bit about the US first. What happened in the US is when it comes to health, there has been this downward trajectory, and that became quite pronounced over this past year. The healthy life expectancy in the US is now lower than that in China, and amongst the lowest in the OECD. The second thing that's happened is, even though the US is a leader when it comes to skills, it's number 8 in the world overall, and number 1 specifically on the ease of finding skilled employees today in the current job market, it's become very clear that the US is not prepared for the future skills that are going to be required. That is useful in the long term, so we do focus on setting up public. But if we look further down the rankings, there are some really interesting success stories. So for example, Vietnam used to be at 77 last year. This year it's at 67. That 10 rank increase is in part because the economy has been able to use the current situation in terms of the trade war to attract some of the investments to be able to become a little bit more of a regional trading hub.
You schooled them.
In the last 10 years, we've seen, just from some of the biggest central banks, an injection of about $10 trillion into the global economy. And that has not been enough to restore productivity. And mostly that's because we just haven't been focusing on the full range of factors that matter for productivity. Yes, we've averted a crisis in the short term, but if you think about the possible downturn that's coming up, we're just not ready. In a lot of what we're doing, and that's what gets taken up by a lot of countries. So it's not possible to say, in just this last year alone, that the changes in tariffs for a selective set of goods between the US and China is enough to say that it's brought down the competitiveness of either country.
Who really gets a lot? I mean, is it a prestige factor?
What we are seeing is a downturn in the business sentiment around trade, and that matters because perceptions and expectations are what ends up driving long-term investment decisions. So maybe we're not seeing the results today, but we're seeing the change in sentiment, which will impact investment and productivity in the future.